Let's find the input-output voltage relationship of a buck converter. So we have our source voltage here, a switch that can go in an on and off state, a diode, inductor, capacitor, and resistor. We're going to keep track of two important voltages, one that we'll call VL for the inductor voltage, and one for the output that we'll call VO. To derive the equation algebraically, we're going to have to draw the schematic twice. Once for when the switch is closed, which we refer to as DT, where D is duty cycle and T is the period. And we'll do this once more for when the switch is open, for 1 minus D times T. That would then sum up to the entirety of the duty cycle to equal 100% or 1. So in the closed state, let's redraw this schematic really quick. We got our source voltage. Now the switch is closed, as can be seen here by the short. The diode is in reverse bias, so you can just leave that as open. And we're going to redraw the inductor along with the capacitor and output resistor. We'll call this VL again. And since these are in parallel, we can just call this VO. Now all we have to do is perform KVL around this loop, starting from negative VS to VL to VO and then back. So doing this, which we will call equation 1, it will be negative VS plus VL plus VO equals 0, where we get back to the beginning. In my opinion, it's best to get everything in terms of the inductor voltage, where we can move everything else on the right-hand side. That will become simply Vs minus Vo. And there you have it, is our equation 1. Now for the other state, which we said was open, this is 1 minus D, the rest of the duty cycle, times T, which will again have the voltage source. But now we have an open here for the switch, and a short for the diode, since now if you have a, let's say, positive up here and negative down here, it's going to short this way. So applying that to our circuit here, we can short that. And we keep our inductor, capacitor, and resistor, which again, we'll just call VL up here and VO. Now this time, performing KVL here won't give you anything since that's just VS. So instead, what we can do is loop it around here, which we'll call equation 2, where we'll simply get positive VL plus VO equals 0. Thus, setting again VL on the left-hand side would simply equal negative VO. So from the textbook, we know that the average voltage of the inductor will equal 0. And in our case, that means that VL closed plus VL open will equal 0. And one more important thing to take into account is that we're going to have to multiply equation 1 by dt and equation 2 by 1 minus d times t. So doing that, we get Vs minus Vo times our period dt plus negative Vo times 1 minus d, t equals 0. We can actually cancel t out, which would show that the output and input voltages aren't technically related on only the period. Rather, we can see that it's mostly dependent on the duty cycle. So distributing, we get dVs minus dVo minus Vo, and we have a negative Vo times negative d, which would become plus dVo equals 0. And you can see these two cancel, and moving Vo to the right side, you get Vout equals dVs, which, as you know, is the correct equation for a buck converter. I hope this helps. If it did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.